On the news tonight, government takes precautionary measures against cholera outbreak in Ondo State. FRC plans review of special marshals operations, plus updates from the world of sports. Good evening and you're welcome to Channel 12 News. I am Lekon Agbonde. Now the news. Ogun State government says it will build more low and affordable housing units for residents of the state to address the housing deficit in the state. Commissioner for Housing Jamiu Omoniyi, who stated this in Abeokuta, notes that the state government will from next Monday commence the allocation of 110 units of two-bedroom flats to subscribers of Prince Court's Estate, Kobakwe Phase 3 in Obafemi Owode local government area of the state. Hakim Jimo reports.
Available statistics in Nigeria put housing deficit at 28 million as at 2023, despite various measures put in place by governments at all levels to checkmate the situation. To address this trend, Ogun State government, since inception in 2019, began massive construction of housing units across the state to provide affordable housing for all categories of residents. Since then, no fewer than 4,000 low-cost housing units have been delivered across the state. The Commissioner for Housing in Ogun State, Jagumolu Jamiu Omoniyi, says despite the continuous rising cost of building materials in the country, the present administration in the state is putting necessary measures in place to change the narrative by providing affordable housing units for the people. To this end, the Commissioner explained that all is now set for the allocation of 110 units of two-bedroom flats to the subscribers of Prince Court Estate, Kobakwe, Abeokuta, beginning from Monday, 1st July 2024.
And these 110 were picked based on their individual circumstances and especially on first come, first served basis. We needed to rewrite the story of housing in Ogun State because posterity has put us in a very advantaged position as the only neighbor that Lagos State have. And the effect is that there's a push factor and there's also a pull factor that goes with that. Give them a sense of belonging. Give them what they see in Abuja. Give them what they see in Lagos. Give them what they see in abroad.
Ogun State government, however, advised successful subscribers to take ownership of their new apartments within 60 days of allocation or risk forfeiture, assuring that money would be refunded to unsuccessful applicants. In Abeokuta, Hakim Jimo, NTA News.
In line with the National Development Plan 2021 to 2025 of safeguarding biodiversity, poverty reduction, and improving the socio-economic well-being of dwellers in the forest reserves, federal government has empowered over 200 beneficiaries from 11 communities in Ogun State Forest Reserve in Ijebu East local government area of the state. Anthony Gandano reports.
Local communities in Nigeria located around forest ecosystem rely mostly on biodiversity and natural resources for livelihood, which is unsustainable. The practice puts undue pressure on the ecosystem, resulting in biodiversity loss and natural resources. To reverse this negative spiral, federal government, in collaboration with UNESCO, organized a 2-day workshop to provide platform for consultation with the selected communities of Omo Biosphere Reserve on the way forward. Stakeholders include the head of the Office of UNESCO and representative of UNESCO to Nigeria, Dr. Abdurrahmani Diallo, pointed out that the project is vital for stakeholders to brainstorm to protect the natural habitat, create wealth, and reduce poverty.
The goal of this project, which aligns with the Nigeria's National Development Plan, NDP 2021-2025, will help to improve local communities' socioeconomic status through biodiversity businesses.
I've been trained. Now they will be empowered so that they can be sustained and it will continue as it is.
Said by the Commissioner for Forestry, Taiwo Oludotun, the Ogun State Governor, Dapo Abiodun, while flagging off the workshop, described the partnership as a welcome development, especially in poverty alleviation among rural dwellers.
It's helped the state to protect and conserve our forest very well, because that is the intervention of main destruction will reduce drastically.
Biosphere reserves conservation concept allows communities to live in harmony with nature.
Some of the beneficiaries said the project, if properly implemented, will not only reduce poverty but also protect the environment.
What they try to teach us, if we can hold it very well and perform very well on it, it will be a benefit for us.
For the workshop, myself, we are benefiting so many things, because I myself, I have pond.
300 participants selected from 11 communities within the Omo Biosphere Reserve benefited from the project. In Ijebu-Ode, Anthony Gandono, NTA News.
Ondo State government has allocated an emergency preparedness fund to tackle potential cholera outbreak in the state. Commissioner for Health, Banji Ajaka, who stated this in Akure, emphasized that government is committed to preventing cholera outbreak and actively implementing precautionary measures. Abiola Ario reports.
Neighboring states like Ogun and Lagos have continued to record cases of cholera, which have claimed several lives in the past few weeks. To contain the spread, federal government activated emergency centers across 31 states of the Federation. Although Ondo State government recorded 2 cases of cholera in March 2024, which were swiftly curtailed through the efforts of health workers. No new cases have been recorded since then.
We have our structures established in the state to face, the challenge of any epidemic disease, example of which is cholera, and by way of statutory, there are sector of healthcare that are dealt with environmental sanitation.
The Commissioner for Health, Banji Ajaka, while speaking with NTA News, reiterated that government has put monitoring systems in place to detect and manage any suspected cases of cholera to prevent its spread.
We activated a surveillance system. That means in every part of the state, in all the local government of the world, we have a surveillance officer, disease surveillance officer, and they are working, they are looking and searching for any case of diarrhea and vomiting.
Cholera, an acute diarrhea infection caused by ingesting contaminated food or water, can spread through contaminated water, open defecation, and poor hygiene. In Akure, Abiola Ario, NTA News.
As part of efforts to improve Nigeria's water sector, federal government is seeking collaboration with Turkey in the area of water treatment and sanitation. Usman Subairu reports that this come to the limelight as Minister of State for Water Resources, Bello Muhammad Goroyo, paid highly productive visit to Istanbul. The report.
Minister's visit in Istanbul focused on exploring collaborative opportunities and strengthening partnership with Turkish.
We decided to come to Istanbul to interact with this very wonderful company and engage them towards providing a lasting solution to our water problems in Nigeria.
The Nigerian delegation toured the state-of-art facility at Duke University, which provide a comprehensive understanding of technological advancements. Discussions centered on possible use of these technologies to enhance Nigerians' water treatment infrastructure in line with the President Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda. The delegation had a robust interaction with GI Aquatech Company, among others.
To look at the various interests of our community and see how we can possibly adopt this solution to work in our community and in our environment.
The engagement is expected to serve as a pivotal step towards fostering international cooperation and advancing Nigerians' water treatment and sanitation capabilities through strategic partnership and technology innovation. Swanswell, NTA News.
Channel 12 News continues after this time out. Don't go away.
I'll call you on number now, okay?
Gotta go now.
Okay, why don't you hang up?
No, you hang up.
You're the one who's gonna eat now. You need to hang up now.
No, I dare you to hang up.
You want me to hang up?
You really need to hang up now.
No, you hang up, you hang up.
No, you hang up. I have to go.
You really want me to hang up?
Let's switch to a video call so I can see your face.
You're looking fine.
Now you can hang up. Hang up, Joe.
Make your nights memorable with Glow Night Data Bundle. Dial *312# to start.
Power your relentless ambition with ultra-high-speed data. Glow Unlimited.
Welcome back, and the news continues. Corps Marshal Federal Road Safety Corps Shehu Muhammad says the Corps is planning to review the special marshal operations nationwide to enhance traffic management across the country. He said this at the Special Marshal National Retreat in Abuja with the theme Promoting Safe Transportation Through Public Awareness and Enforcement Strategies. Oyeyemi Ajayi reports.
This is an in-house meeting of top leadership of the Federal Road Safety Corps Special Marshal to rub minds on strengthening better road safety on the highways. Issues of concern highlighted as major challenge of operation on the roads include poor enforcement of road safety laws, which they believe should even be reviewed for better road safety management in the country.
Important for the road safety to engage with the FCT administration, particularly the Development Control Office, to ensure that when building approvals are given, areas that ought not to be converted to commercial buildings should be avoided.
There are low awareness on the danger of dangerous driving on the road. We also know that on the roads in Nigeria, we have poor vehicular integrities.
Compliance and enforcement are critical elements of road safety. We appeal to the Honorable Minister to step up the enforcement of the Federal Road Safety Commission Act 2007, which I must say is overdue for review.
While we look at the issues bothering us, let's remember that one very crucial instrument in achieving our set goal as a corps is to sustain the current level of education and to improve the level at which we are.
Special Marshal, though a voluntary service, yet an important integral part of the Federal Road Safety Corps, especially in the areas of patrol operations, traffic control, public enlightenment, as well as sponsorship of public enlightenment programs of the Corps, and they serve as image makers for the Corps through advocacy. Oyeyemi Ajayi, NTA News.
The need for Africa to return to moral, ethical, and purposeful model of leadership to enable the continent to overcome its contemporary leadership challenges is being re-echoed. This time, it was at a public presentation of 3 books written by Nigeria's former ambassador to Mexico and Canada, Professor Iyoweze Agar in Abuja. Chukunanzo Nwabweze has details.
The 3 books, Leadership, Leading Africa Out of Chaos, Beyond Ethnic Grievances, the Jukun Thief Crisis, as well as the English language and its discontents with other essays, not only draw attention to the oppressive nature of the English language and the need to change the narrative, also proffer practical solutions to leadership issues in Africa.
The title, bold and unflinching, immediately sets the stage for a narrative that finds a dwelling at the crux of the continent's most tumultuous of landscapes, leadership in political governance.
The Jukun Thief conflict is mirrored
as just one instance out of the number of violent conflicts in the catalogue of ethno-religious unrest plaguing communities and nationalities across Nigeria.
The most interesting aspect of this book, which forms its title, I believe, is a continuation of the debate of the use of the English language as a lingua franca in Nigeria and indeed some African nations.
The author is hopeful that the books kickstart meaningful conversations, inspire positive change, and contribute to a deeper understanding of the complex situations and opportunities facing Nigeria and Africa.
We need to all collectively come together and find a solution to build a strong nation where we are not subjects but we are all citizens. A strong nation where our democracy means that the citizen is the king.
Why Professor Hai is trying to redirect us, we, especially we who are participants, and we who call ourselves leaders, do we have the capacity or the comprehension to know what leadership is all about?
It's a time for Africa, since we all know it's the next world. We must sit down with ourselves. The leaders must be purposeful in their style of leadership, looking at this kind of qualities or characteristics of a leader written in this book.
With many scholarly works to his credit, this set of publications by Professor Yose Haye coincide with the commemoration of his 75th birthday anniversary. Chukunonsonwa Boise, NTN News.
Now sports. The Court of Arbitration for Sports has cleared Nigeria's Tobias Musho to take part in the Paris Olympics. The Apex Sport Court gave her pass today. For more sport news, let's join Gift George on Sports Update.
All is now set for Saturday's grand finale of the President Federations Cup at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Lagos. In the women's final, to be played by 1 p.m., Niger Rangers of Abuja will take on 8-time champions Rivers Angels of Port Harcourt, while in the men's final, it will be El Kanemi Warriors of Maiduguri, which will take on Abia Warriors of Umuahia by 4 p.m. Minister of Sports Development John Eno is expected to join other eminent personalities at the finals.
It started here in Lagos, and we wanted we said let us bring it back so that people of Lagos will watch the final of Federation Cup. Of course, we did it some years ago. It was the so-called big teams that have qualified. But this is a club that is coming from an NLL qualifying to play against Abia Warriors. It is going to be a big one, and I hope that Nigerians will come out and watch.
One of the clubs that just got promoted, the Kanemi Warriors, are in the finals of the President Federation Cup. And that shows you how the winning mentality that the teams in NLL are showing. And 5 of them were as in the quarterfinals. Then 2 played semi-finals, and today Kanemi are in the finals.
In volleyball, Nigeria has emerged champions of the 2024 Africa Under-19 Girls Beach Volleyball Championship, which ended Thursday in Morocco. The pair of Elizabeth Mba and Pamela Bawa defeated the Moroccan ladies 2-0 in the final to emerge champions. The team also qualified for the 2024 FIFVB Under-19 Beach Volleyball Championship in China later in the year. In wrestling, ahead of the Olympic Games in Paris, the Nigerian Wrestling Federation says the foreign camping exercise for wrestlers preparing for the Olympic Games will begin on Monday in Germany. The wrestlers have been in camp for 2 weeks already, with the training going on as scheduled, with 5 Olympic-bound wrestlers and training partners. The Nigerian wrestling team won't start competing till August 5th and will likely join the Olympic Games village 4 days to the Olympic events. Sports Update, Gift George, NTA News.
And that Sports Update concludes Channel 12 News for tonight. I am Lekwa Bode. Good night.
Exclusive hotel and event center will have various rooms for lodging and accommodation, executive suites, double and single chalets. Come and have a 5-star experience in hospitality. We have a bar where we sell varieties of wines and drinks Our restaurant is second to none with mouth-watering dishes, African cuisine, continental and local dishes, all at affordable prices. Our event space is suitable for all ceremonies, be it social or corporate. We have a big parking space and our environment is conducive for all. Our security is watertight and we have 24 hours power supply. We are located at Kwame Road, Nta Abeokuta, Ogun State. You can reach us on 006 081 0672. Newgate Exclusive Hotel and Event Center, your sure bet in hospitality.
Ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo gbé ìgbésẹ̀ láti dènà